Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here, and this is guaranteed to be the final part of my Let's Play of The Emperor's New Groove for the PS1. And
what about those last 4 or 5 parts where you
I said this was going to be the last part, like for the past, like literally about 3 to 4 parts. Hopefully in the annotations.
Since part 2, you've said this is the last part.
Yeah. Anyway,
guess who's guest commentating. Have a guess.
Ramming Bomber JR on the FH013.
What the fuck? Okay, you have. Okay, the reason why is I stopped when I started the part. I stopped. You have to actually beat the cat. See the cat's at the top there.
Yeah.
You got to beat the cat to the potion.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because in the movie it's the same thing. Like what's her name gets turned into a cat, and then like they're fighting for the potions.
That's very cute, isn't it?
And I think she's a cat at the end of the movie.
It's funny. Don't you find it ironic that I'm pretty sure I haven't actually gone through this game. I haven't practiced or anything. This is just live. I've got a feeling this is the final boss. Okay, not movie. I can't watch it. We can't watch it, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is the final boss because that's what happens at the end.
Yeah, that would have to be the final. What guys, a letdown of the final boss.
Well, that's what happens in the movie. So like they just
I know that, but they could have they don't have to stick to the movie. It's just source material.
Let's watch the final game cutscene. Let's have a look.
Oh, I guess so.
I have a feeling Kuzco turns back to normal. Oh look, there he goes. It's normal.
What a fucking douchebag!
Oh look, it's the
little shit. You stole my bike, man.
It's Kronk. It's Kronk. Look, let's groove tonight. Show the spice of life.
Hey, look, those guys look like they're from Spyro. Oh, they've been turned back.
Who's that? Oh, it's the bird. It's the bird guy.
It's actually a pretty cool ending cutscene. A lot of animation, a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it is. There's Yzma.
At least they're like back at the same place too. It's really cool. Continuity-wise, they did a good job.
Yeah. Is he moonwalking?
Mate,
he's just dancing.
I think he's trying to shuffle. It's not really working.
What, is it like a giant fly or something? I don't know what's happening.
That was the end of the game, folks.
It was like fireworks.
Oh, okay, right.
That was the end of the game.
In 15th century Aztec land.
That's it. Argonaut Games.
Aren't they? Such legends.
Such a wonderful ending cutscene.
Yeah, you know what the last thing he says is? Booyah! You know what? Thank you, Kuzco. You don't deserve any of that. You deserve to be kept as a llama. I know my many subscribers and the few that actually watch.
It's like bloody, like, you know, Holmes' enemy, right? Like the guy, like bloody, like, I bet Yzma like worked like so much harder than Kuzco did.
Except, the difference is Frank Grimes wasn't really a bad person. Yzma did do villainous things. You know what I mean? Frank Grimes, I'm going to go on a little thing. Frank Grimes is a fucking hero, okay? And anyone that thought Homer was funny for killing Frank Grimes in Season 8, Episode something in The Simpsons has no heart.
Homer's enemy?
Because I cried in that episode.
Frank Grimes, like, what does he do wrong? He's just
a legend. Okay, you know what? I think we'll save that for a potential podcast on Crasscast or something like that. Because, you know, this is the Emperor's New Groove. But for opinions on this game... for opinions on Frank Grimes, join my Frank Grimes podcast, which will be debuting on CBS 9/7 Central. Anyway, so, the Emperor's New Groove. What do we think of it? I'm going to ask you two, who have been very prominent commentators.
It's pretty crap.
I disagree, but agree.
It's worth a bit of a laugh. I guess if you're really desperate for 3D platformers, take a look. But it could have been so much, like, it could have been better. But they kind of just
you can't with the source material.
There's not much they could have done better. I would have to say.
You can't do anything
other than the actual gameplay mechanics.
That's what I mean. Like, I mean, in terms like, I saw like, it has like quite a bit of like, you know, good humor in it, and like, I guess it has like a large variety of stuff in it, but it's too repetitive. The game's too long.
Yeah, it's almost like usually you'd love. Now look, if I could have it my way, I'd have 500 levels in Ape Escape. But with this game, it's like it's too long, and it's too much of the same concept over and over again. Yeah, it's like taking Crash and putting it to like double the amount of double levels there already are in Crash.
Well, you see, the game isn't that fun to begin with, and just repetitiveness isn't going to entice anyone to play any more than they already will. You're playing, like, I think that like you said, the controls are kind of clunky. The main character is as annoying as fuck. I mean, who wants to root for him? Like, it's just, there's so many things not
I hope
going
someone
for.
fucking rapes him. Sorry, okay. Anyway, continue.
This game has so many things going against it, and rather than going for it, that like it's not worth it really, unless you want to play it for like on a side.
Shit,
like,
skip this fucking cutscene. How do you? Oh, you know who cares? Fuck it. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
We're watching it.
I wouldn't recommend this to anyone, but I mean, like, if you want to play it, I'm not gonna say no to you playing.
If you're a big fan of Croc 2, then have a go at this because it's a very similar game.
Yeah, I guess if you're a fan of the movie as well, you could probably give it a go, because I don't know about any other games made based on the movie. I think there was a Game Boy game as well, but
this is probably the best one.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't think you're gonna.
Alright.
Like, it's very mediocre. I don't think you're gonna top mediocre.
Let's go through the worlds. Village.
But, I would like to play this in I'm a Speedrunner 7. So
Yeah. I'd like to do a speedrun if I'm a Speedrunner 7 is put together, which is a tournament in case anyone doesn't know. Just go to IAS 7 YouTube. Yep. Anyway, let's point out the levels here. Let's just go back and have a bit of a nostalgia trip. It feels like so long since I started this LP. Not really. You got the village, and I thought that was an excellent start to the game, personally. You go to Jungle Night, that's when the difficulty starts to pick up. River was an excellent, I think River was an excellent detour in the game where it wasn't just conventional platforming. Like, it was, there was actually, you were sort of going down a river. That was cool. Then Jungle Day, also a lot of fun. Mountain, fun. The city was, to me, where it started to get a bit tiresome, and I'm not really a fan of that sort of weird, futuristic, blocky look. I prefer the more, mountainy range type levels, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep. Then you got the catacombs. That just pissed me off by the end of the day. And then the lab, it was a bit too much.
What the hell is the lab? It's not a lab.
It's not even a lab, yeah.
I don't know what the hell it is. They should have just called it, what do they call it? Like, miscellaneous. They should have just called it that.
Yeah, we don't know what to call it. That would probably tie in with the humour of the game. It would probably tie in the humour. Who the fuck knows what this is? That's what they should have put it, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
That's a good idea.
Overall, despite me being very annoyed at this game and having to die so many times, and probably being very an unprofessional LP, considering I only actually 100% of one level, I really enjoyed uploading this and commenting with people. I'd like to thank Fraser Films 2009. That seems really random. He went back one day and commented on every single part in one night. So thanks to him. Fraser's a legend. Thanks to everyone that watched it.
Also,
Bacon Gamer.
Thank you for that very strange dream you had about us. That was
yeah.
it's gonna haunt my night.
In no way creepy dream.
Makala. I don't know, Kelster. It's everyone. It's just everyone.
I reckon this has been a great ep.
I think this has been a great ep and a great ELP as well. ELP. Episode Let's Play. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Stay tuned for, guess what, guys? I have absolutely no idea. But then again, by the time this is uploaded, I might have an idea. So
Nitro Kart. It'll be Nitro Kart.
We'll see. Thank you very much for the AFH013. Who isn't here tonight. He'll be missed. No, I'm kidding. The AFH013, Ratchet 5, and Nintendo 64 for commentating throughout the whole thing, or a lot of it.
And on a final note, fucking roll-ups. That's all.
Goodbye.